Hello, everybody. Good morning. Happy Sunday. What's shaking? It's Dharma here to do a tarot story for you for the day, 24 hours or so worth of energy. All zodiac signs inclusive, told as a story with messages strewn throughout. For about 24 hours from whenever you watch this. Private reading info will be in the box below at some point. And Instagram is dharmajane.8. What's up, everybody? Good morrow, tribe. Good day. Good day. Why do I feel like there's a reconciliation lurking around the corner? It's freaking me out. Does anybody else feel that? I can feel it. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Hold on. Did you now, Nikki? Oh, also for those of you who are new, this is our live for the tribe, so it's interactive. So if you're rewatching this, I suggest that you watch it with the comments because they are relevant and funny. This is White Sage. Getting the room cleared out, waiting for everybody to show up. There's a bunch of people here. We could probably get started. I know. That's the thing. It's like you can't, like, I think we all want it to be someone specific, and I just don't know that it, like, is. I don't know. There's a phantom. I think stuff's going on behind the scenes, and it's not, like, materializing in front, and so we're like, what the hell's going on? But you can feel it, but you can't see it. That's maddening. It's maddening. Not to mention all the crazy energy and, like, draining of energy. I just saw the Three of Swords. Something's coming. Like my gut just hit the ground hard. I don't think I want to play cards now. Fine. All right. Clear out the energy, please. All right, guides, angels, anyone from the highest good, come in. I keep seeing the star. So I don't know if the stars are aligning correctly. What do we have for about the next 24 hours or so from the tribe, please? Ooh. Yeah, I told you. Reconciliation. I knew it. Two pages in judgment. And the Knight of Cups. I heard don't leave me lonely. I feel really, really like, hi, how you doing? I feel real shaky. Got like the shaky leg. Because this is like, because it's, this knight is charging forward, but he's doing it out of emotion. Cups only. I heard you get the answer you were looking for. This one here always reminds me of something creeping up from the past. Like a ghost from the past pops up. But it's like when she gets... See how there's mice down here at the bottom? If you look at the Lenormand deck, the mice talk about being stressed out and like deteriorating, and her eyes are even a little like, this has probably been, she could feel it. That's what I'm talking about, a ghost from the past. Like she felt the energy of it coming towards her before it came towards her, and she's been sitting there like, what is this, for days? kind of like we were just saying. And then here it comes. She could see it coming. But then this time she can actually see it coming. Like the thing that you were waiting for. You see what I'm saying? Whatever this is, it's like a call, some kind of call, or they want you to lead them. Like they will, it's almost like they reach out, then they want you to lead. Like they had just enough courage and just enough strength to walk up to you. And now you have to I will stand by you. I will help you through when you've done all you can do and you can't hold on. I will fight your fight. Oh. It's fucking adorable. It's like she could feel it coming, and it's like it's freaking her out because it's almost like it's like she knew there was something wrong with her soulmate. Like she could feel it, like she just knew, like, but they're not around, and she knew that something was wrong. And then the call finally comes in, and she deals with it right away. The house and the owl. Well, the house is the Four of Wands, but it's also, I think somebody feels safe with you. Like when they're around you, they feel safe. Or vice versa. And there's something about, but the owl talks about seeing through the facade. It's almost like, God, okay, so you've got this, we're talking about this warrior or whatever, and isn't that the thumbnail that I used? A warrior returning home from war, and she runs up to him and grabs him and kisses him before he's even out of the train, right? And he comes back, it feels a little dramatic. It feels a little extra. Like, I'm so wounded and it's awful, and I need you to, like, mop me up. And she does. It's just, she's an owl, right? She can see through it, but she's like playing along because she knows that they feel safe. And maybe this person just really, really, really needs a glow up, and they know that they can get it from you, but they don't, it's like they don't realize they don't have to, like, do, 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 do. What's that song? Putting on the Ritz. It feels, how does it go? The da 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 da. It feels real. Like the kind of old school acting where they had on, like, the big makeup and they're all have to be extra. It feels extra. Don't get me wrong. It feels like, I mean, they mean it, but it just feels like they feel like it has to be extra so that you know. The waterfall of you see what I'm saying? It's extra. The waterfall. They might cry. They might bawl their eyes out like a baby. We have the more birds, communication. But you have the key, which is unlocking, and also an institution. There's something that feels like a prison or some kind of lockup or some kind of... Somebody has been... I heard I can't get out. I can't get out. Trapdoors and whatever. They just feel like they've been trapped somewhere. And now that they got out with the key, first thing they do is text you. It's almost like you're going to be able to know that the text is about to come way before it does. In this, you know what I mean? You're going to be like, and then it does. Or like when it dings, you know exactly who it is. And you're like, okay, here it is. And everything feels like slow motion. You're going to... Well, here's 333, three little birds. There's some kind of... This is what I'm saying. There's some kind of emotional talk. And here's breaking free. Getting loose. Too wild even. And the hummingbird. Wow. I told you it was some kind of reunion. Like she knew that it was coming. It's but you've got the... Yeah, it's almost like, yeah, it's risen from the ashes. I'm so happy, but there's something about having to deal with this person. And I don't necessarily know what that means. Remember we talked about the other day, like if you love a raven, let it fly, but then it comes back and it's all fucked up. Like it ran into a bunch of electrical wires or something, and now it's a little squirrely when it gets back, and you have to like heal it and fix it and coddle it, make it feel better about what it did. And then things go back to normal. It doesn't matter. It's like there's the vibe of this, because it's just like it doesn't even matter to this one. The fact that they are right there is good. But this has been out all weekend, and I think it might just be the vibe of this particular feminine energy that she does reciprocity well. It doesn't even have to be with like one particular, because normally I'm like, oh my god, I'm in love, I'm in love. But this isn't that. I mean, she has to be like a bad bitch to deal with this. But it doesn't... From the darkness emerges light, because she was okay. I don't really know where I'm going with that. The point is I'm telling you, something is... Bum, 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 bum. Putting on the Ritz. Aha. This one's been coming out too. Didn't this one come out yesterday himself? Suddenly all of his focus is on you. All of it. Other people enter the room and they don't even take their eyes off of you. The devil. obsessively. But look at this, okay? There's a chakra system right there, and there's a chakra system right there. It's like he was calling out, and she can feel. That's what I'm saying. She could feel it. Coming in the air tonight. Maybe it is tonight. Hold on. I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Oh Lord. Tate self. Tate self is the ability to go this way or that way. That's what I'm saying. There's something about this feminine here who does this reciprocity thing well. It's like she can, however this is, she can meet the needs of this wounded warrior. She knows how to adjust it so that it, I mean, but it's reciprocity, which means she's not like giving any of herself away. You just like it's balanced. Yeah, there's something about the word tonight. Yeah, right. Stupid scales. Stop it, scales. Why are you being like that, scales? My hair is driving me crazy. Oh, it's a knotted up mess. Yeah, come correct with food. Well, it's almost like I don't know where he was to where he's coming back wounded. This dude looks fucked up. Like he literally needs you. Didn't realize it before now. See, but the dark lady. Oh, look, the dark lady again. That was from yesterday. Maybe it hasn't been the full 24 hours and that's why they're out now. Or maybe yesterday, because didn't we talk about the fact that yesterday you're like, you don't even know this is going on behind the scenes? You have no idea. And then now here we are again with the same two. Because the contact is made. They call you like the piper. They reach out. They'll be the retriever. That's what I'm saying. They shocking. You can't fucking believe it. I don't understand that contrast, right? Like, you know it's coming, but when it gets there, you're like, blah! Psyched myself out. What is that? Yeah, maybe the jail is from being controlled. Because isn't that what this talks about? Government hierarchy. And they get out. I am so stiff. Might be karmic. I mean, all relationships are karmic. Right, Crazy Tuesday. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you know it's coming, but when it actually shows up, I heard, oh my God, it worked. Maybe you did a like a moon manifestation to whatever, or you tried law of attraction, or just whatever. It doesn't feel malicious. You know what I mean? Every single bit of this feels like good intentions. It's just, you know how when somebody does something really stupid and they feel remorse, but they don't say that they're sorry, but they come back and they act extra? It's like that. So let's talk about this text, call, communication, whatever. I heard after 8:30. Great. That's not gonna fucking ruin my entire day watching the clock now. Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Cups. You receive your destined fucking phone call? What is this? The Hierophant. But what do they say? I mean, we were talking about their flood of emotions, King of Swords. Oh, God. I think I'm going to throw up. And Justice. I don't know what to fucking say to that. I mean, the perfect man for Justice is the King of Swords. Is he not? This conversation feels a little dry. Like as if a King of Swords and Justice were speaking to each other. Nine of Swords, because they're both... Then why is there a flood of emotions? The Magician. Six of Coins. Because the manifestation is standing right in front of you. The Star. It all feels so fucking serious. Everybody's eyes are like, yeah, they know how they did you dirty. You're right. But that's what I'm saying. They're being extra. So I thought maybe it was extra whiny, but it might actually be extra fucking King of Swords. What is so shocking over here? What's the shock? Really good. Two of Pentacles, King of Swords. They actually made the decision to come forward. The Fool, Ten of Cups, Page of Cups. What is this? Not every single tarot story can be about somebody coming back. Like, I don't understand what this energy is. It's this phantom. And what was Friday supposed to be about? That they're around now, like a phantom, like a shadow person. And today is the appearance. What is the point? I mean, what is it that they broke free from? A complicated situation. Okay. What do they want? The firefly. Ah. Yeah, Team Edward. Well, yeah, okay, so the situation, that's what I'm saying, what do they want? And it's like, well, they want the firefly, and they have just left something really complicated. Maybe when they start to speak, because this almost looks just like that, like she's holding her breath, because they're acting like that, and she's standing there like and she's waiting for them to say nay or go away or whatever, the man. And the bellows get things going. I just feel like you're so fucking shocked to have communication with this person that you really don't give a shit what they have to say. You don't care what their excuse is. You don't care. You're just happy to have them there. Or it feels surreal. It's like, that's what I'm saying. It's like they want to come forward with all this extra shit. Well, this happened and that happened and this happened. And you're like, God, that's so much information. That's my point. Too stunned to think. Like, well, I'm not sure that it's even a want anymore. I don't know if, like, I think that maybe this is some, because it's shocking. You cannot believe that this person specifically is reaching out to you. And somehow or other, you were able to sweep them up into these arms of mine. They are yearning. There's a couple cards here that talk about experience. That's what I'm saying. You know who this person is. It's just when you get the aha moment, you can't fucking believe it. The Phantom, I think that there's been, because we've been talking about the Phantom energy for a minute. It's been around. What up, Crow Man? Nice to see you. Right? Because we were talking about being the John Travolta meme where Spirit's talking about this one's coming, and we're like, you know, where he at though? And apparently he's right here. The Phantom has arrived. And you can't fucking believe it. The Stork. The Arrival. Oh my God. The Rainbow. Perfect timing. So, like, I think that you're probably just doing your own thing. You know what I mean? Minding your own business, living your day, probably being in your house, trying to figure out what the fuck this is, right? Trying to figure out the facade, and then it's almost like it's whenever it's just bing. And then there's a moment where you like Look over to where your phone is or whatever they bing you on, and you're like, it's like the Green Mile, walking the mile to walk over to where the phone is to read this message, and it's the message blows your fucking mind. Not what you were expecting to hear. At all. I don't know for sure if it's life-changing. I mean, I'm going to leave that communication card out because that seems to be, especially with these pages, and here we are with the three little birds again. The birds are communication. Or it changes the way you feel about something. Can we talk about this? I think I want to use fairies. So I'm going to split this up into two birds. Okay, feminine bird, masculine bird. And I'm going to get their energies for both sides. And I can hear birds chirping outside. I mean, there's synchronicities everywhere. It feels magically delicious. Okay, what is the masculine trying to say? Oh, great. And what's the feminine trying to say? All right, so I've got a bunch of cards I can't see, a bunch of cards I can. And the underlying message of all of this communication is it's impulsive. It's out of fucking nowhere. That's what I'm talking about. It might even be a little mean and aggressive, okay? But it's on the masculine side, you have Geo the slow. Like I said, this has been boiling up. And also that they have a fresh change of viewpoint on things. And over here we have, again, this nurturing, sweet, this is on the feminine side. This is the bright mother, and that's the Empress energy, right? This is all very, very sheltering and, you know, hearth home, whatever. But she's freaking out, like we said, because you can feel it. Imaginary fear. That's what I'm saying. This fucking text or whatever comes from out of nowhere, and immediately she assumes that it's going to be awful. Or she can feel it, and the hobjob's like, oh my God, don't even look at it. I'm going to look at the feminine's creeper cards first. The Death card. Singer of intuition. She knew. She knew she was about to hear about the ending of something. Her, it doesn't directly affect you. I guess this is the card. Like, this is the humdinger. This is the one that we are... Well, that's what I'm saying. It does say that your intuition is on point. Right. I'm dressing up a salad. They're just, look at all of this mess that they're in. Right? They're in a fucking pickle. They're in a bind. But I don't know, I mean, what kind of bind are they in? What is that? Ace of Coins, maybe about money. Strength. Also being controlled. Ace of Wands. Ace of Swords. I don't know much, but I know I love you. That may be all I need to know. It's like they got themselves wrapped up in some kind of intertwining. There's just so many strings attached now, and now they've some fucking buddy has been controlling them, and they don't like it, and now it's like they are, because that's 3 aces. It's like, that's why I wasn't saying anything. Holy shit, I didn't even notice that. Ace of Coins, Ace of Rods, Ace of Swords. I love you too, Michelle. Holy shit. What is this ending over here that she knows about? Something about work? It almost feels like there's something about this one over here and their 3 aces that this one would have to maybe change some things. 2 of Coins. That's a decision. 3 of Coins. About whether or not it would be worth the effort. The Tower. It would change things. Like a death card. The Moon. And the Sun. But in a good way. 3 of Swords. What is it? So they just got the letter H, R, K, and T. 10 of Cups. 10 of Coins. Empress. I don't know how to fucking feel about that. I don't know why it's got me like, probably because of this, right? Where does this person, like, what are they doing? Who sent you? You know what I mean? I'm going to get someone, like, where are they right now? Rising above the situation. The Falcon. They're trying to transition. The Death card, they're having the Death right now. From the, wow. From a marriage or whatever they were in this moment. And now we have the hummingbirds, the trophy, and the fish. And the Magician. Why is it so hasty? Why did they come straight over? Communication. They want to talk about all of this shit. They're like, are you coming? Are you on board? And you're supposed to trust your gut. There's like 4 indications here of just trusting your gut about what you choose. Empress, twice. You're the one that's going to receive. You don't have to do anything. stupid eagle. It's like somebody calls you about the ending of something. It shocks the shit out of you, but then all of a sudden you have endless opportunities. Can I just get one more on the shock? I don't understand why the shock is so important. Oh my God. Yeah, that's shocking, all right. The dolphins, the diamond ring, and the head of the pack talks about the needing to persist. That's what I'm saying. They're being extra. But the ring doesn't have to be a ring. It's like a promise. But that's what I'm talking about. Like we were talking about, I will stand by you. That's that. That's a ring. That's saying I'll stand by you. That's a ring. It doesn't have to be an actual ring, right? I will help you through. Wow. So that's a pretty big conversation then. Can we get one card, please, for how we're going to be leaving the next 24? Queen of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles. Damn. Damn. Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Well, I mean, the Queen of Pentacles has all of her shit together. She's firmly planted. She's stable. She's got... I mean, typically the Queen of Pentacles is the wife, right? House, hearth, home, whatever. I heard suddenly has a place to call home. Suddenly has like a unit or something. So, I mean, you're going to get a shocking text, I guess. Crazy. Well, if they come back with the same patterns, you can't let them do that. Yeah, I need a shocking text. Ten of Pentacles. Oh my God. A unit. Well, yeah, right? For the love of God, any kind of change is better than just standing still. Exactly. Bruh. He wants to buy you a house? Girl, let him. Rags to riches, bitches. Something like that. Something. I mean, if you guys watch my weeklies, almost every single one of them for this week had the ring come out. But I'm sitting there like John Travolta, like, where are you at though? And still, I mean, that shit is uncanny. So I guess fucking wait for it. I don't know. Sometimes sometimes it's not even that big of a deal. Like, we read daily tarot and we get this big shocking text and blah, 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 blah. But really, it's just like one of your kids that they call and they are acting super extra and they're crying or whatever. And then that was that, and that was your whole message for the whole day. But then every now and again, it is absolutely about love, and it is absolutely about big changes on the wheel of fortune for your love. But on the regular, nay. When will the Aquarius drop her ego? So I did this, it's somewhere in my community tab. I went through and I picked out songs for every Zodiac, okay? For Aquarius, it's Little Miss Can't Be Wrong. Little Miss Can't Be Wrong. Nah. You ever spoken to an Aquarius female? They know everything. Ask them, they'll tell you. True story. It's on my community tab somewhere. Scorpio wasn't me. Caught me banging on the counter. It wasn't me. Oh, I can't even remember them now. They were good. Taurus, no, Virgo was Like a Rock. Oh, like a rock. Shit, where is that thing? I'll see if I can repost it. My Lilith is in Venus. I mean, Aqua. I don't remember. I don't remember. I think Libra was like Love on the Brain. Or something like that. And Saggy was all, I think, Wild Wild West. Give it up. Give it up. She's so mean and I don't care. I love her legs and her wild, wild hair. That's the fucking Saggy song if I ever heard one. Just saying. Alright, my loves. Thank you. I appreciate that. This is a true story. I love you too. Text me on the community thing and let me know when your super secret text came in. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.